Okay, so your psychologist or therapist told you that you're an empath, and that's why you feel emotions so deeply. Does that mean that there's anything special about you? No. Being empathetic is a normal fucking human being thing to do. We're supposed to be empathetic of others. We're supposed to actually be able to understand where somebody else might be coming from and to be a human being and actually be able to connect with other human beings. That's a normal thing to be. We're actually supposed to be empathetics. We're all supposed to have a level of being an empath, so to speak here. That doesn't mean there's anything special about you or anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're a fucking hurt animal. It doesn't mean that you have some kind of crutch or challenging, emotional fucking force field to go through. It just means you're actually living the way we're supposed to. The problem is most people are afraid of feeling these emotions because they don't know how to get out of there. Listen, we do live in a real fucking tough, the world we live in is tougher and more competitive than it has ever been. It is more cutthroat than ever. And people are getting colder than ever, at least the majority. Okay? And I understand that's why it's so many people have such a hard time, because since we live in such a callous world, again, not everybody, there's certain people that it's like almost like the society's going to two ends of the spectrum. Some people are becoming more connected, more heart-centered, more human, and other people are becoming fucking just more callous and, quite frankly, kind of disgusting. So there are still plenty of people that are really wonderful, human, empathetic, caring human beings. But anyway, just because your therapist or counselor told you that you're an empath doesn't mean there's anything fucking special about you. Doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. That's actually the way you're supposed to fucking be. You're supposed to feel human emotions. You're supposed to connect with other people. You're supposed to empathize with how other people might be feeling. That's fucking called being normal. There's nothing special about you here. Now, here's the thing here. Again, we're designed to feel the full spectrum emotions. We're just not designed to stay in the shitty ones. So here's the problem. If you're going to this fucking therapist or counselor who's actually, giving that label, oh, you're an empath, like there's something fucking wrong with you, like there's some kind of hurt animal, like you have some kind of disability, some kind of emotional disability, they're actually encouraging you to be, for lack of a better phrase, weak. Oh my God, I'm an empath, so I can't get out of these emotions and I'm just feeling all the people around me. I mean, that's fucking stupid. Your brain can be trained like a muscle. You don't have to stay in those challenging emotions. You are supposed to feel them. You're just not supposed to stay there. Let me repeat that. You are supposed to feel them. You're not supposed to stay there. And if that therapist is trying to convince you that you are some kind of, hurt animal empath who, that's the way you're designed, that's fucking wrong. That's fucking wrong. That's not the way you're supposed to be. You're supposed to feel the full spectrum. You're not supposed to stay in the crappy ones. You're supposed to actually feel primarily in the more powerful emotions: gratitude, joy, empowerment, love, courage. That's where you're supposed to stay primarily. We feel a full spectrum. Listen, I'm a human being just like you. I feel fucking everything. I feel, I mean, not very much, very, very little, but I do feel technically, sadness sometimes. I do feel fear. I feel them all. I just don't stay in the shitty ones. If you watch enough of my videos, you might think I don't empathize with other people. You might say, oh, this guy Lance, he's so, just like military. Like, I feel probably deeper than almost anyone you probably know. I can empathize with people probably deeper than anyone you know, but I'm not a fucking empath. I can be empathetic. I can absolutely feel my human nature and connect with others, and I can empathize where people are from. I mean, I'll talk to strangers and spend a lot of time with them, and because I know what they're going through. I'm not going to necessarily feel bad for them, but I can empathize with where they're at. You're not supposed to feel bad for people. You can be able to connect to people, you can understand where they're coming from, but you're not supposed to feel bad for them. None of us are hurt animals. We all have incredible potentiality that we've not explored. And if you're into some kind of therapist or counselor, just focusing on what's wrong with you, labeling, you have this, these, challenges, and just focusing on analysis, that's not fucking empowering you. That's the fucking problem here. So anyway, I hate to break it to you, but if you're an empath, there's nothing fucking special about you all at all. You're actually fucking normal. That's the way we're supposed to be. So don't let that fucking counselor or therapist encourage you, like, and tell you, like, oh my God, that's just how you are, and you're gonna feel emotions deeply, and that's just how you're built. You don't have to fucking stay that way. You don't have to fucking stay there. It's good to feel it. It's not good to fucking stay there. It's good to empathize. It's not good to just fucking stay and wallow those sad fucking emotions. Stop feeling fucking bad for people. You know, every human being has opportunities to grow, to strengthen, to evolve, to educate. You know, they have. I mean, I'm not discounting that some people have not had challenging pasts. I'm not discounting that not everyone has, you know, easy access to really great tools. I get all that. But we all have potentiality. We all have the ability to be our own fucking hero and warrior and say, you know what? Today's the fucking day. I'm going to do what I got to do here. We all have the ability to push. We all have the ability to connect to our will, to survive and thrive. We all have that. And we all have the ability to become our own hero and surprise ourselves with how well we've done in this thing we call life. So stop feeling fucking bad for people. You know, like there's nothing, you know, everyone has the potentiality to grow and strengthen. Instead, why don't you start seeing the potential in them to evolve and grow and become even more, and stop fucking like feeling bad for fucking people. Again, empathizing where people are at is great. Feeling bad for people is not so fucking good. Okay? Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop the video here. And if you don't like this video because you've really connected and like really sucked into this, you know, I'm an empath, and you want to make it all about, you know, yourself and how you feel everyone's emotions, rather than focusing on the other person who you're apparently empathetic to, that's not fucking good for you. Okay, that's not a good thing ultimately. And if you don't like this video, you're welcome to not subscribe. But if you have a friend of yours or a family member, they're just so sucked in this empath label, and like there's something special about them, maybe you send them this video. Maybe let them know that there's nothing, that's just a normal way of being. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop the video here. I try to keep the videos short, right to the point. And, you know, listen, the sheer nature of these videos is kind of limited. There's only so much I can do here. But one of the easiest things I can do for you to help you get to where you're supposed to be, remember, it is called the science of neuroplasticity, not the fucking theory. But one of the easiest ways I can help get you to a real springboard where you can really grow and strengthen and really feel. I mean, who gives a shit with concepts? It's all about feeling. The quicker I can get you to feeling the way you're supposed to, the better off you'll do. Okay? Anyway, so the least I can do on these videos is help keep you in the common sense corner and keep you away from the bullshit. Okay? But yeah, that's it for now, and I'll talk to you soon.